Right, shalom, shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. I'm going to just go in on this lesson. Um, just basically going into, not uh, hanging out or not keeping the company of unbelievers. Okay. And we all have certain circumstances in our life to where there's some of us out there in this truth that you gotta live in a house with unbelievers. You gotta go to work with unbelievers. Acquaintances are unbelievers, but okay, you shouldn't actively pursue a close personal relationship with someone that doesn't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. And the reason for that is because someone that doesn't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right, they don't live their life according to the same discipline as you. And, it's a big possibility that they can influence you into, doing something off and wicked. All right. Peer pressure is a motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Peer pressure, is a big reason why a lot of people get into trouble in the first place. You know what I mean? They get peer pressured by someone that's trying to convince them of doing something that's totally off. All right, and a weak-minded individual can easily succumb to that. All right, and you don't want to fall victim to peer pressure tactics, man. So the best thing to do with people that don't believe, you want to keep a good, healthy distance on individuals that are not in the faith. All right, and that's just how it has to be right now. Yeah, we all have family members, we have friends in the world, acquaintances, and some of them might be cool. Some of them might be on the surface a good person. Okay. So you might look at it like, okay, I mean, what's the harm of me hanging out with this individual? I mean, they cool, they ain't never snaked me out, they ain't never stole my money, they ain't never done anything wicked. All right. But, like brothers always say over here, the Lord don't give a fuck about cool. All right. The Lord don't give a fuck about cool. Okay. Somebody that's cool on the surface, all right, soon as soon as he's not in the limelight anymore, as soon as nobody's looking at him, he could be doing the most wicked, evil, and vile shit. All right. Or he could be around you thinking some wicked, evil, and vile shit. Okay. And you wouldn't even know it. All right. This is why this is why it's better to be around individuals that have the same belief system as you. Okay. Because, like the scriptures say, iron sharpeneth iron. And we all hold each other to a certain standard, right? To where we make sure that we don't fall too far. We don't go too far left. That's what rebuke and reprove and correction is all about. You make sure your brother don't go too far left. You know what I mean? You stop him before he totally corrupts himself with his folly. You see? But people in the world, they don't have that measuring tool. They don't have that sense of judgment. You know what I mean? Uh, they'll influence you to continue to go left. You know what I mean? Like let's say for instance, um, because this is a common thing. One of your acquaintances in the world, he smokes a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying? Smoke all types of weed. Now we already know that smoking weed is going off. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to be smoking weed. All right. Plenty of videos have been made on it. It's evil. Okay. Uh, you get in the car with this certain individual, okay, and they hotbox in the vehicle, okay. They just smoking blunt after blunt after blunt, and the vehicle is they smoking so many blunts to the point to where the vehicle is fogged up. You see, now you supposed to be a righteous individual, somebody that chases after Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, but you sitting in the car getting a contact high off of a nigga smoking weed. You see? Simple things like that can get you, it can put you in a bad position with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? So the best thing to do, man, when you deal with, non-believers, okay, just keep a good, strong, healthy distance on them. All right, you don't have to hang out with them. You don't have to, go out of your way for them. Okay, you're supposed to do that with the Akim, with the brethren that believe. Okay, that's who you give your time to. Okay, fuck these niggas in the world, man. These niggas in the world will get you caught up. Okay, they live a life of debauchery and folly and no care for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai's judgment. So, they not finna care that you believe in the Lord. Okay, that means little to nothing to them. Okay, even if they act like, oh yeah, that's good, man. You believe in God, bro. You read the Bible. That's what's up. And a nigga say that while eating a big ass plate of pork in front of you, telling you how that's what's up. Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. And then 20 minutes later, he trying to convince you to wingman him on two bitches that both got boyfriends. It's best to just kind of stay the fuck away from him, man. All right, me in my personal life, I don't really hang out with niggas. I either hang out with brothers or I'll be alone. I don't have that need to call up niggas in the world and try to hang out with them and what you doing this weekend, bro? Let's get together, let's get a drink. I don't have that desire for niggas in the world because I already know they could get me caught up. And then another thing is it's almost like you don't have nothing in common with non-believers at this point, man. Okay, prophecy is ramping up, so the spirit of the Lord is on his men to be more fervent in the spirit. And the only thing that we could talk about right now is what's going on in the world and how we catching hell and things that equate to righteousness. Somebody that's in the world, a non-believer, he's so far behind, man. It's like it's hard to even create a foundation with somebody in the world. You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, you so far behind. Like I'm more concerned with salvation or this economy collapsing. You know what I mean? Pretty much hastening the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And then this nigga, all he could talk about is NFL stats and celebrity gossip. You know what I mean? And what this other nigga said on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's like we so far ahead of Jake. It's not even funny. So, I mean, at this point, it's like the Lord is having our spirit go further and further from, Jake's spirit. Not a non-believer spirit that we almost can't even relate to him, man. We have to be around each other at this point. You see? So I'm gonna just get a few scriptures, and we're gonna close it out. This is Sirach 27:12. And hang on, before I even get that, I want to get that in a different translation, right? Give me a second. Okay. All right. So here we go. This is Sirach 27:12. It says, "If thou be among the indiscreet," okay. And what is the indiscreet? Let's get that word. The indiscreet represents people that are in the world. You know what I mean? Because the reason why it calls them indiscreet is because they have no restraint. Somebody that's indiscreet has no restraint, and they completely chase after the flesh. Okay, and that's what people in the world do. I mean, niggas is smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, eating abomination. Niggas is flexible with their sexuality. You know, having threesomes and shit. That's somebody that don't have no restraint on their spirit, man. They indiscreet. Okay, this is the word indiscreet in a definition. It says having, showing, or proceeding from too great a readiness to reveal things that should remain secret or private. I want to go to that other definition. Well, you know what? I see one right here. It says, what is an indiscreet person? It says, an indiscreet person would blab your secrets to everyone. An indiscreet person is loud, inappropriate, and thoughtless, while being discreet implies caution. Being indiscreet is wild and careless. You see? Somebody that's indiscreet is wild and careless, man. And basically, anybody outside of Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shai is wild and careless, man. Okay? They don't have no restraint. They don't have no care for the discipline of the Lord, man. So they're indiscreet. Okay. So it's the scripture says if you be among those type of individuals, it says observe the time, right? Keep an eye on that clock, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is of a truth, man. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm around like colleagues of the world or my cousins, you know what I mean? Because I got cousins that's in the world, you know. Um, yeah, I enjoy the time that I'm around them, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, when am I gonna get the hell out of here? You know what I mean? I can't wait to get the fuck away from this, from this situation. I mean, it's cool, but I can't be around this too much, right? Because it's nothing but folly. These niggas ain't talking about nothing. They wicked. You see? So you supposed to observe the time, man. You supposed to keep an eye on that clock, all right? And keep your time short with non-believers, man. It says, but be continually among men of understanding. Now let's get a different translation. This is 20 Sirach 27:12 in the GNT. It says, when you find yourself with stupid people, look for some excuse to leave. You see? It says, but when you are with serious-minded people, stay as long as you can. So hey, when you be around non-believers, man, 2/3, okay, you should try to get out of there as soon as possible, man. All right. Now, like I said, there's certain circumstances, you know what I mean? Some of us live with indiscreet people. Some of us have to work with indiscreet people. That's different, you know what I mean? I mean, you should still keep your time scarce, right? But you know what I mean, you got to know how to really apply the spirit if you're in those situations. But if you're in a situation where you have the ability to remove your presence at your own leisure, then you know what I mean, you should do it as quick as possible, man. Okay, you should do it as quick as possible, and you shouldn't stick around to see what you know what niggas got going on, because niggas ain't got nothing going on, man. Trust me, niggas ain't got nothing going on. It's a good thing that we left the world, man. It's a beautiful thing that we left the world, because they niggas is still doing the same shit. You know what I mean? When I was in the world, I'm not saying I was like a super popular individual, but I was pretty locally connected, man. You know, I had a lot of friends. I had connections in different places, right? Now that I'm in the truth, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll go back and look at what my old colleagues were doing. I mean, what they're still doing to this day, and they doing the same shit. Niggas is still trying to be rappers. Niggas is still sitting around smoking. You know what I mean? Chasing bitches. It's the same shit, man. So you're not missing out on anything, man. Okay? Just get the hell away from them, man. As soon as you can, because, they ain't got nothing good to say. And then on top of that, this scripture applies right here. Okay? This is what you really got to be careful of right here. This is Sirach 33:14. It says, good is set against evil and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. If you are around these type of individuals long enough, these niggas will team up and they will and they will blackmail you and ostracize you. Okay, they'll basically try to corrupt you, man. All right, niggas will talk down on you. Niggas will become your enemy at that moment, man. I've had it happen to me. You know what I mean? You know, in my early years, in the truth, right? You know, because you still got a lot of that worldly residue on you, to where you want to, you know, what I mean, you still want to kind of be in the in crowd. You know, it takes a while to really completely detach from the shenanigans of these niggas. Okay, it takes a while to really detach. You know what I mean? Some brothers like me in your early years, you're still trying to, you know, dibble and dabble in what, you know, what 2/3 niggas got going on. So, you know, that was me. You know what I mean? It took me a while to really just detach and be like, I'm not hanging out with these niggas at all. You know? But when I was doing that in that time period, I would notice that I would try to hang out with niggas in the world. Me being in the truth now, I try to hang out with niggas in the world and still try to keep that you know, still try to keep that solid friendship, that solid relationship, and niggas turn against me, man. You know what I mean? Niggas that get mad at me, right? Niggas that get mad at me. You know what I mean? Oh man, you involved in that Bible stuff, man. Who do you think you are? You think you're better than us? I've literally had niggas tell me that, man. Niggas that I used to hang out with in the world. You think you're better than us? You just think you got it, huh? You just think you're so smart. And that's because this scripture applies. The godly against the sinner and the sinner against the godly. It don't mix, man. Okay, your spirits are going to clash eventually, man. I promise you, man, your spirits are going to clash because you are two different people now. All right? You are two completely different people now. All right? And these non-believers, they got demons on them, man. And them demons are orchestrating their life, and them demons are looking at the you know, you trying to be righteous. They looking at that righteous spirit on you, and the demon has a problem with it. Okay? The demon has a problem with it. The demon inside of these people has a problem with that righteous spirit inside of you. So what the demon will do, the demon you know, get inside the head of the individual that's a non-believer that you hanging out with. They'll get inside their head and create all of these false narratives about you. All right, and then boom, now this nigga, he looking at you with an evil eye. This supposed to be your homie from the world, and now he looking at you from an evil eye. Now y'all can't get along. Y'all can't agree on a goddamn thing. This nigga got demons on him, man. So it's best to just kind of keep a good distance on him, man. All right? They ain't got nothing good for you. People in the world ain't got nothing good for you, man. Trust me. Okay? I've been down that road, and I've realized personally that the best thing to do is either hang out with brothers or just be alone. Okay? Wait till you can get back up with brothers again, man. All right? It's better that way. Okay? You need a friend. You know what I mean? You need somebody to confide in. You need to you know, you need somebody to you know what I mean, to walk with per se. Okay? You get with the brethren, man. All right? You get with the brethren. And there's some of you you know, brothers that you know what I mean, you might be on the other side learning. You might not actually be in the camp yet. You know what I'm saying? You might be trying to work your way into the brotherhood. Well, you know, this should be more of the reason that you should you know, continue to chase righteousness and get yourself involved and get involved in the ministry, man. Okay? Because I mean, you can't go back. These niggas try to kill you now, man. All right, these motherfuckers' spirit is getting more wicked and wicked and wicked, man. All right, they hated the prophets, man. Okay, back in the day, they hated the prophets, man. When you read the scriptures, you know, it tells you how people was forming mobs to try to kill the prophets and the apostles, man. You know what I'm saying? So how much more in this time period, man? You think these niggas is gonna regard you as anything holy or something respectable? Nah, these motherfuckers, they got a problem with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, so they gonna have a problem with you, most definitely, man. Okay? Let's get this last precept right here. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14, it says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness and unrighteousness?" Yeah, what fellowship? I mean, you know what I mean? You hanging out with individuals that don't believe, man. Okay? Their lifestyle is completely opposite to yours. All right? You're not getting sharper with them. Your light is actually dimming the more you're with them, man. Your vibration is getting lower and lower the more and more you're with them, man. It says, "In what communion have light with darkness?" All right. What communion have light with darkness, man? We're in the light now. Okay, we've been illuminated. Jake and the rest of these non-believers, they're still in darkness, man. Like the scriptures say, in gross darkness the people. They're still in darkness. They still believe in the American dream, not knowing that America is getting ready to crash and burn, man. So there's nothing you could tell them, man. There's you know what I mean? There's nothing that you could convince them, man. And I know that some of you brothers, I know that especially you young brothers, man, you want to go around these non-believers and you want to hang out with them in hopes that one day they'll come into the truth. So you know what I mean, you try to be like they guide and light. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Regardless of the wicked shit that you see them doing in your face, you still trying to hang out with them because that's your boy from the world, and you hope that he could come into the truth one day. Well, let me tell you something, man. You don't have the power, okay, to bring anybody into the fold, man. That's out of your league. That's according to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? And more than likely, okay, if you tell Jake the truth, all right, and he don't get it, okay, and he rejects it right then and there, more than likely, he's not going to come in anytime soon, all right? So you can go ahead and give up that little hope that, okay, my best friend in the world, man, I hope that, he could receive this, let me just stick around him and just keep telling him. Maybe one day he'll get it. Now, you could give up that hope, man. Okay, you already told him, he rejected it. All right, it's not meant for him, man. You better just be happy that this truth was presented to you, man. Okay, and like I said, if you want friends, if you want camaraderie, okay, then get around the brothers that are already laboring, man. Okay, get around the brothers that are already laboring. All right. Make new friends, man. Okay? Fuck them niggas in the world. Fuck your old colleagues, man. They not gonna make it, more than likely. All right? So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.